Hello, and this is my cats cam video. So the first question is, did you pick cats? And if you did, then why? So yeah, I did pick cats. And the reason why I picked cats is I didn't know anything about any of the colleges when I applied. I didn't have any family or friends or anything who were there who I could ask. I didn't really know what it really meant. And I remember going to the open day and I had a list. For my course, there's about only 7 or 8 colleges that you can apply to. And I remember there was a student helper who was standing in the street, and I remember thinking she looked really cool, really trendy. And I went up to her and I showed her the list of these different colleges, and she kind of scanned it and said, "Oh, cats is really cool, you'd like cats." And yeah, so I just trusted her opinion, thought she's cool. She said cats is cool, so gonna apply to that one. And she was right. So yeah, how would you describe cats in 3 words? I'd say open. It's really open. Welcoming. And fun, which is quite a boring word, but it's true. What is the student accommodation like? Oh my god, I love the accommodation at Cats. I mean, for me, I've always grown up with lots of windows and being outside, and I just love natural light. I need it to feel, in a good mood. And for me, Cats is perfect because every single room, no matter which room you're in, one of the 4 walls is just entirely window. How would you describe the atmosphere? I think I just really like the atmosphere at Cats. It feels a bit more like a normal university, I think. I think that a lot of the colleges have a kind of Hogwarts castle vibe, which I just don't really... It just didn't really appeal to me. It just seemed quite unwelcoming and a bit strange, and I think that for me, Cats just felt really... It just feels really normal. The atmosphere is really... everyone's really welcoming and wants to chat, and the bar is a really good place. We've got the best bar, we've got the best barman. Everyone goes down there in the evening. It's just really friendly and lively, and yeah, it's a really fun place to be. What has been your favourite social event at Cats so far? Oh god, there's been a lot. We're really lucky, we have lots of social events compared to other colleges. And they're all really fun. They're all very silly and messy, and I don't think I could pick a favourite. They're all class. They're all great. How would you describe food in hall is the next question. I don't eat that much in hall, but I think that's like quite a good thing in itself, because a lot of colleges don't have cooking facilities, especially for first years. Like, a lot of first years I know just can't cook, even if they want to, even if they get back late because they have a sports club or something, they just can't really cook anything. So I've cooked like all my meals, which is perfect for me. That's what I like doing. So yeah, that's definitely a benefit of our college. Thoughts on the library? I just love Cats Library. You'd never think that you'd miss a library, but I do. I actually miss the library. Would you believe it? It's such a great place. It's such a good place to work. I really like it. I really, really like the library. So what do you study? I study material science. What year are you? I'm a first year. What does a typical day look like? I wake up around 8, have a good breakfast, and get ready and cycle into my first lecture at 9. We usually have 3 lectures in the morning, finish at 1 unless we have a class, and then we usually finish earlier. Then have lunch, and then in the afternoon we usually have it quite free. You can kind of do what you want, so usually I'd be working in the library, or having tutorials, or have labs sometimes, which are good. And then, have dinner, maybe do a bit more work if I've got lots to do, or usually I'll just relax. Oh yeah, usually I have dance as well, or I'll go on a run, and then go to the bar. and then maybe go out, but usually go to bed. What are your tutorials like? Tutorials are so good. Like, honestly, the tutorials, tutors at CATS for material science are so amazing. They're like the cleverest people I've ever met, and they're so good at explaining things. They're so thorough and precise, and they just know what you don't understand before you even ask a question, and they know how to explain it. You go into they're not scary, they're so friendly. You go into a tutorial not really understanding any of it, and you come out of it like a new person. You just get it all. What are you studying at the moment? At the moment I'm doing some statistical physics and random processes, kinetic theory of gases, that kind of thing. That's pretty fun. What is your favourite revision snack? Does tea count as a snack? I drink. Finally, sum up your degree in under a minute. So my degree, material science, is basically looking at every single material and thinking, why is this material different to this material? You know, what makes this material hard and this material soft and this material, I don't know, bendy or whatever. That's a really non-technical term, but, you know, and looking at the individual atoms, you know, the quantum equations governing electrons and things, and then scaling it up, looking at the way that different grains work and how, you know, how different materials perform and why they perform in that way, and then pushing that to say, how can we engineer more materials, how can we make new materials, and choose specifically what properties they're going to have in order to be useful in the real world. So it's like the physics and chemistry and maths and engineering that kind of underpins our life, like everything that we use and everything that we touch and everything that affects us. And I think it's really cool as well because there's a lot of research. You know, it's not like other scientific subjects where it's quite fundamental stuff. You know, you have to learn the basics, but then you can go on to do a lot of research, a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of research going on in Oxford about all sorts of exciting things, especially, you know, what's exciting is, you know, environmental stuff and batteries and things like that. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.